Selena Gomez just blew up the internet again, but this time it wasn't a music drop, a red carpet moment, or a rare beauty announcement. It was a single Instagram carousel, a quiet, cozy set of photos that accidentally revealed a massive secret about her newlywed life with Blanco. Fans expected glamour, but what they got was far more shocking. A soft, deeply intimate look at Selena in her new era, and a wedding photo hidden in plain sight that no one was supposed to see. But the twist: some fans are convinced this post isn't just a celebration of love, it's a subtle message to the world, and maybe even to her past. Stick around, because the final image of that carousel might be the biggest Selena bombshell of 2025. Let's get into it, because Selena Gomez just sent the internet into a frenzy with one of the most unexpected and surprisingly intimate posts she has ever dropped on Instagram. And trust me, if you think you've seen Selena being real before, this new glimpse into her newlywed life with Blanco takes things to a completely different level. The post looks innocent at first glance, just a set of cozy photos from home, but there's one detail in there that changes everything, and fans are still losing their minds over it. Yes, the pizza rolls and Coca-Cola are cute, but the real shocker is something sitting quietly in the background, a framed black and white wedding photo that brings up more questions than answers. Because once people saw that particular photo, in that particular spot, in that particular post, speculation exploded. And that's exactly what we're breaking down today. Because this isn't just a cute Selena Gomez moment. It might be a message, it might be a clue, and it might be a new chapter in the Selena and Benny story. And the craziest part is, there's a twist in this story that most people haven't even noticed yet. Let's start with the headline drama of it all. Selena Gomez and Blanco have been married for months now, but Selena has kept the newlywed era surprisingly private. So when she posted this carousel of never-before-seen photos, the vibe was instantly different. No glam squad, no red carpet lighting, no high-fashion angles, just Selena on the couch, wearing an oversized sweater, hair messy, smile relaxed, leaning into Benny like she finally exhaled after years of holding her breath. Then we see them watching basketball together, laughing at something on Benny's phone, and, of course, the tiny plate of mini pizza rolls that fans have turned into a meme overnight. This isn't the curated celebrity wife aesthetic. This is the real-life, actual relationship comfort aesthetic. And that's exactly why the internet reacted the way it did. People weren't just commenting, "Cute," they were commenting, "I've never seen her this happy." But the sweetness of the moment is only the surface. Because once you get through the cozy couple vibes, the carousel reveals its biggest shock. Sitting quietly on a table behind Selena is the framed photo that ignited a wildfire online. It's a black and white shot from their wedding day, the same iconic Ralph Lauren gown fans obsessed over when the first announcement dropped. And what makes this so wild is that Selena didn't call attention to it. She didn't mention the wedding, she didn't make the post about the wedding, she didn't even lean into the glam of being a newlywed celebrity. She just let the photo sit there, casually, as if it was part of the home they've clearly built together. And fans instantly split into two groups. One group said it's simply a glimpse into Selena's domestic life, something soft and natural. But the second group said it's not an accident at all. They think the photo placement is deliberate, purposeful, and maybe even a message. And that's where this story gets even juicier. Because each detail we're seeing in that carousel connects to a bigger narrative that's been building around Selena and Benny for months. And the question everyone is now asking is whether this is Selena making a statement to the world, or to someone from her past. Before we get into that, I want to know what you think so far. Is Selena simply sharing her daily life, or do you think there's something she's trying to say with these photos? Drop your thoughts below because I know this topic is going to get the comments fired up. Now let's get into the next chapter, because things start getting even more suspicious, in a good way, when you look at the fan reactions. Within minutes of posting, the comments section turned into a digital avalanche. Fans began dissecting everything from the lighting to the angle of the framed photo. One user pointed out that Selena rarely shows the inside of her home, so the fact that she let the world see this very personal space means something. Another user zoomed in on the details. The blanket on the couch, the snacks on the table, even the way Benny looks at her in one of the photos. Fans kept saying the same thing. She looks genuinely happy, peaceful, and comfortable. And that word kept coming up, comfortable. Something fans haven't always associated with Selena's past relationships. And that's where the whispers started. People began comparing this moment to her previous long-term relationships, especially one with a certain world-famous pop star whose name always ends up in the comments anytime Selena posts anything related to love. And while we're not naming names for the sake of YouTube policy, fans absolutely named him in their reactions. They said things like, "This is what real love looks like," or, "She finally found her soft place to land," or, "This is the glow you get when you're actually supported." But some fans took it a step further, and this is where things get messy. A chunk of the internet now believes this entire post is Selena subtly reclaiming her narrative. They say she's not shading anyone. Instead, she's showing the world that she's moved on in a way that doesn't need to be loud or flashy. She doesn't need to post lyrics, she doesn't need to post tears, she doesn't need to unfollow anyone, she doesn't need a public back and forth. She's showing her healing through happiness. And some fans believe the cozy living room setting is intentional. It's a direct contrast to the glamorous but turbulent relationships of her past. Relationships that were always under a microscope, always in headlines, always surrounded by drama. In this new era, she's choosing softness. She's choosing simplicity. She's choosing pizza rolls over paparazzi. And that's what's blowing fans' minds. Because the more people look at the photos, the more they see a version of Selena they've been waiting to see for years. But that takes us to the next chapter, and this one's all about the speculation. Because if you think fans weren't going to read between the lines, you don't know Selena's fanbase. One theory suggests the wedding photo placement is her way of confirming that the marriage is strong and private, even if the world wants more details. Another theory says she's building a soft, domestic image that aligns with her new personal brand, one that blends rare beauty with real life. And the third, spiciest theory is that this entire post is a subtle clapback at anyone who ever doubted her relationship with Blanco, especially during the early months when people questioned whether he was the one for her. Fans remember those interviews, those TikToks, those threads. And now they're saying, "Look at her. She knew exactly what she was doing." And while we can't say what's going on behind the scenes, we can say that this version of Selena looks grounded in a way fans haven't seen in a long time. And that's why this carousel broke the internet. Before we move on, here's another engagement question for you. Do you think Selena is setting a new standard for celebrity relationships by showing the unfiltered version instead of the glamour version? Let me know in the comments because I'm curious where you stand. Now let's get into how this moment could impact her future public image. The soft girl era theory is growing fast. If you've noticed, Selena's been leaning into this calm, wholesome, slow-living energy for months now. And showing her newlywed life through these quiet, intimate snapshots fits perfectly into that narrative. Fans think this might be the beginning of her shifting into a more private, grounded phase, something that could affect her music, her interviews, her social media, even her public appearances. Some think she might release new music inspired by this calm, content version of herself. Others think she's moving toward a quieter life outside the spotlight, prioritizing her marriage and her mental peace. And then there's the theory that this is only the beginning of more unexpected Selena drops. Fans believe she's going to keep surprising them with glimpses of her life that feel raw and authentic. And knowing Selena, she might continue to give fans these soft, personal moments while keeping the deeper details private. A balance she has been working toward for years. But here's where we close out with a strong twist. While the internet is busy analyzing the framed wedding photo, the cozy living room, the casual snacks, and the effortless glow on Selena's face, most people missed something else entirely. In the third photo of the carousel, above the couch, there's a small detail, a small wall decoration, that fans have linked to a moment from one of Blanco's interviews about his dreams for the future. And while the detail itself is small, the meaning behind it has led fans to believe that this post is more than just newlywed vibes. It might be a hint of what's coming next for the couple. And we will be covering that in an upcoming Celeb Juices video. So if you're just as deep into this storyline as we are, make sure you like this video, subscribe to Celeb Juices, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next chapter in the Selena and Benny saga. And if you want even more juicy celebrity deep dives, click on the next video right now and keep the binge going. Because trust me, you're not going to want to miss what's coming next.